If you're watching this, someone just disrespected you. Maybe your boss mocked your idea, a friend betrayed you, a stranger insulted you online, and right now, your blood is boiling. But what if I told you that anger is your biggest mistake? That Roman emperors and Navy SEALs used 2,000-year-old formula to turn disrespect into power? Today, you'll steal 10 Stoic secrets, including the exact phrase Marcus Aurelius used to shut down traitors, and why 90% of people fail at number 5. Hit play. This changes everything. Let's start with a trick so simple, it feels illegal. When Julius Caesar faced mutiny, he didn't yell, he paused. Stoics called this prosoche, a 3-second mental reset. Here's how it works. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Breathing exercise. Studies show this slashes cortisol by 40%, but most people pause after reacting. Do this instead. When your coworker throws shade, say nothing. Just smirk and walk away. Let their disrespect hang in the air like bad cologne. They'll panic. You win. Now, the empathy loophole 73% of people completely overlook. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "Every insult is a cry for help." But most people react to insults like they're personal attacks, when in reality, they're windows into the other person's suffering. When your mother-in-law criticizes your parenting, don't react with anger. Instead, try this. Take a slow breath, hold your ground and say, "I never thought about it that way. Help me understand." Just 5 words. But here's what happens suddenly. The power shifts. You're no longer the target. They're now forced to justify their words. And more often than not, they realize they were lashing out from their own insecurity. I tried this. My toxic aunt apologized. For the first time ever, she actually looked embarrassed. Why does this work? Because disrespect thrives on reaction. It feeds on your outrage. When you starve it with curiosity, you disrupt the cycle, and the person has no choice but to reflect on their own behavior. The greatest warriors don't block punches, they let their opponent overextend and fall into their own trap. Try it. The results will shock you. Let's get one thing straight. Stoics weren't doormats. People think ancient philosophers just sat around meditating, accepting every injustice thrown at them. Wrong. They mastered the art of boundaries. Take Seneca. When Emperor Nero, one of the most dangerous rulers in history, started manipulating him, Seneca didn't grovel. He didn't argue. He simply walked away. No drama, no guilt. Just a quiet, calculated exit. His message? I value my time, but I need space. The truth is, weak people lash out. Strong people set boundaries. But most of us are terrified to do it because we think we'll seem rude or we fear losing relationships. Here's the reality. Boundaries aren't walls. They're filters. They don't block everyone out. They separate the ones who respect you from the ones who only drain you. If someone gets angry when you enforce a boundary, guess what? That's proof you needed one. And if you're struggling with what to say, grab my free Stoic Comeback Kit below. It's got 20 power phrases to shut down disrespect while staying calm and in control. Because the secret to winning isn't fighting. It's choosing what and what deserves your energy. Now, this is where Stoicism meets science. Ever felt your blood pressure spike when someone insults you? Your heart races, your vision narrows, and you're ready to go off. That's your amygdalate brain's fear center hijacking your emotions. But UCLA found something crazy. When you mentally reframe the situation, your rage can drop by 60%. How? By doing something absurdly simple. Next time your boss yells at you, picture them as a fussy, sleep-deprived toddler in a high chair, banging their spoon on the table. When your partner snaps at you, imagine them in a diaper, throwing a tantrum. It sounds ridiculous, but here's the science. When you shift your perception, you shift your reaction. You literally rewire your brain to stay calm instead of getting trapped in fight or flight mode. And suddenly, their words don't sting. They just sound childish. Which, let's be honest, they usually are. This is how you win it by arguing, but by taking control of your own mind. Here's a hard truth. Stoics don't waste time on revenge. Not because they're soft, but because they know that revenge is just another form of obsession, and nothing gives power away faster than obsession. Look at Marcus Aurelius. When his own brother betrayed him publicly, humiliated him, he didn't explode. He didn't write some angry letter or start a war. He simply wrote in his journal, "Thank you for showing me who you are." That's it. No block button, no counterattack, just cold, quiet detachment. And guess what happened? His brother destroyed himself while Marcus built an empire. Why does this work? Because toxic people thrive on reactions. If you attack them, you validate them. If you ignore them, they wither. It's psychological warfare at its finest. So next time someone wrongs you, don't ask, "How do I get even?" Ask, "How do I move forward?" Because while they're still plotting revenge, you'll already be 10 steps ahead. Stoics don't fight fires. They let arsonists burn alone. If just one of these Stoic rules helped you today, smash that like button. It tells YouTube you want more. Comment Stoic below if you'll try number 5. I read every reply. New here? Subscribe. We're building a community of unshakable people, and your voice matters. Next week, I'll reveal how a Stoic janitor silenced his arrogant boss without saying a word. Don't miss it. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next one.